Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to mine metal on Aberration with the STRYDER without getting attacked by nameless. This method is great for solo players because obviously you don't have to have a tribe mate to defend you from the nameless, so you just got to watch out for other threats like other rock drakes and the crabs and anything that'll attack the STRYDER obviously. But most stuff doesn't though unless you step on it. So just be careful with that. I would keep an extra cryopod dino in your pocket just in case you need to. So yeah, let me show you what it's like without these charged lanterns. Alright, as you can see, I'm down in the blue zone mining for metal. The tech STRYDER is linked to a dead storage, by the way. But you can see that the nameless keep spawning and they're trying to attack me, and if more than 10 nameless spawn, they're calling a Reaper King, so obviously you don't want that because you could die, your tech STRYDER could die, and it's just not good, it's not worth it. So, I mean, unless you have another tribe mate to protect you or whatnot, then I'm going to show you a way to do it solo. Alright, as you can see, I'm down in the same spot in the blue zone, and you can see the nameless are still attacking me, or trying to. But this is the improved STRYDER to stop this from happening. There's a couple different designs you could do at the bottom of it. I put 4 lanterns on. You could do it with I think you might be able to do it with 3, but plus I think this looks cool. It's nice and symmetrical. Anyway, this works surprisingly well and keeps the nameless away if done correctly. You'll eventually have to dump materials from the STRYDER after mining and whatnot, if it'll grab some materials here. So when you're dumping materials, just take a second, let the nameless catch up, and get in the lights a little bit, and then they'll purr like a cat for some reason, and then they'll bury underneath the ground. If some of them aren't in the light, you can just kind of move around a little bit and get them in the light. Yeah, so just do this. Make sure that you get them in the light before 10 of them spawn, because sometimes 10 of them still do spawn, but if they get close enough, they'll keep despawning and burrowing underneath the ground. So let me show you how to build this thing. Alright, let's try this again after the, I don't know, 5th take, because earthquakes and animals and such. Take a wooden pillar and put it on the top left corner of this bed. You could put it on the right side, but I just prefer to put it on the left. A lot of P words. Alright. 2 thatch ceilings. And grab a pillar. Go to the lowest snap point on that thatch ceiling. Down, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then put a thatch ceiling as low as you can go, which should be here, about knee level. And then you want to make sure it's not at this height. You want to make sure it's at the lower height, because if it's touching the belly, then it's not going to be right. So go back underneath, and you want to find the highest snap point possible. Sometimes you can only get it through the middle of the thatch foundation. Sometimes you can get it to go through the top, but it doesn't really matter. Then place another pillar, and then another one should go through the body. And this one should break the top pillar if it's done correct. Try that. There we go. If you can remove this top thatch ceiling and the pillar stands, then you've done it correctly. You just kind of have to fiddle around with it. Snap points are a little close and it's hard to see in there inside the STRYDER, so basically you're just trying to connect it. You're trying to get the top. Once you place a pillar, connect to the top thatch top thatch ceiling, it should demolish it. Anyway, then you can get rid of all this thatch pillar stuff on the bottom, so you can remove this thatch ceiling. I know this can be tough to do in survival. It's okay. There you go. So now you should have a pillar that goes through the STRYDER. You might have to park it next to a rock or something. You guys would have to get creative with that. It's a little tough to make like all that kind of stuff in one video. Anyway, you could replace all this with metal if you wanted to. It's up to you. I would at least do stone. Nothing can damage it. But yep, just like that. And you can like go through and remove the. You have to like kind of look around for it, but you can remove the wood pillar. Anyway, come down to the lowest spot possible. That should be the lowest spot because you should be able to go any lower than that. And then put a ceiling as low as you can. And then you want your charge lanterns. Alright, what you do with these, you aim at this last rivet, put your crosshair right there on the last rivet in the corner, and then you can place it there. If it's too close, then you'll get stuck and you won't be able to move around it, and you won't be able to go around on this ceiling. So make sure you get on that last, like that little corner there. You aim out any further, it'll go down on the ground below the Strider, and you'll have to pick it back up. There you go, and that's all 4 of them. You will have to have extra batteries for this, and you can charge them inside the Strider too, so it's not like you have to go to a charge node all the time. You just put the batteries in the light every now and then. It will last you a couple of different mining trips. You can turn these on and off. They'll last you quite a while. But then you just bring extra batteries in the Strider, and then take them out, put them in the charge lanterns, etc. Anyway, yeah, so that's mainly the build. Basically how you get down here without flying. You can remove this thatch ceiling, by the way. This is not important. I would just make sure you leave the pillar there, though. The metal one or stone one or whatever you guys use. To jump through the Strider and kind of wiggle your way towards the ceiling, and there you go. And then you can look down, turn all these on. Sometimes they're a little annoying. You have to kind of look from the side because the hitbox of the Strider is so big. But most of the time, the lanterns won't get destroyed because the hitbox of the Strider protects them for some reason, somehow. I don't know. But there you go. Yeah. That's as quick as I could possibly explain that, and I had to record this like 5 or 6 times. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and comment with any other suggestions you might want to see for ARC videos and whatnot. See you in the next one.